to my channel, Luna Noir Tarot. So for today's reading we're going to do Will Your Marriage Last? So guys, I have been doing readings like this for a while this year just because I'm pulled towards these readings. So what I'm going to do is shuffle the deck that you see in front of you, and then I'm going to pull the cards as they come out and see what the message is. So let's take a look and see what messages are coming through for the reading today. Will your marriage last? So this won't resonate with everyone, but I do believe if you're drawn to this video, then these messages will resonate with you in some way. So let's take a look what's coming through. Okay, so we have the Ace of Wands in reverse, we have the Nine of Wands, and we have the Death card. Okay, so alright, so I'm sensing for some of you that you're in two minds here, that there's some kind of decision that you want to make and you're trying to decide if this is something that you need to cut out and end, or whether this is something you should keep trying to work on. Also with this Nine of Wands card, 9 is a number of completion or ending, so there is thoughts of ending here. I don't think you're ready to cut it yet because the Ace of Swords is coming in the reverse, but you are thinking about potentially cutting this relationship, ending it in some way. We do have the Death card, which does indicate endings, so for some of you, I feel like maybe you've even recently ended this. I feel like this is something that has been on your mind for a while, especially with this Nine of Wands card as well. I feel like there's a lot of contemplation that has been going on, and yeah, you've decided to end things. So for some of you, this is a recent ending. So you have actually ended your marriage, or you're in a separation phase with your partner. For others of you, I think this is something that you're really thinking about. There is an ending on the horizon with the Death card, but I think you're not quite there yet for some of you. I don't think you're ready to make the cut just yet. Let's see what else comes out. Okay, so we have the Magician in reverse, we have the Six of Wands, and we have the Ace of Wands in reverse. Okay, so with the Ace of Swords and the Magician, I feel like you guys are thinking about a new beginning. I think whatever choice you make will be successful because we do have the Victory card here with the Six of Wands. But with the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords in reverse, okay, the Aces are about new beginnings, but they're also about making decisions. And I feel like you're not ready to make that decision. I feel like this is definitely plaguing your mind a lot because we do have the Wands card here as well, which is very much to do with your mental state and just being up in your head a lot. So I do feel like you're very much up in your head. I don't think you've made a decision either because, again, with the Ace of Wands being in reverse, I feel like this is something that you're thinking about, but you haven't actually made a definitive decision. Yeah, I feel like you guys want to manifest something new, something more magical. You know, I feel like for some of you, you're dreaming of a better future, but you're trying to determine whether this can be established through your current situation or whether you have to walk away. I think for some of you as well, you're questioning your current state or your current marriage situation because you don't feel like you're getting the recognition you need, because the Six of Wands, as much as it's a victory card, it's about recognition. Okay, it's about a person who's just come back from battle, they're parading through the town and they're getting the recognition for being this hero. And I feel like for you guys, and you can see here there's like people taking pictures and everything, so I feel like for some of you, you are questioning ending your current relationship with your marriage because you're not getting the recognition that you feel you deserve. Maybe your efforts aren't being recognized by your partner. And I think that for some of you with this Magician card, you feel like there's something better out there for you that you want to manifest, but I do feel like you're holding back a little bit. I think maybe for some of you it is out of fear, but for others of you, you want to manifest something different, but I think you don't know what that is just yet. Like, you want something else, but you don't know what that looks like, what that something else looks like just yet. So you have the Page of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, so I think for some of you, you're very much in your head about your emotions. Okay, this is something that you're thinking about a lot, but I do also feel like with the Queen of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles that a lot of you are either focusing on career or you're finding your confidence through your career. I think for some of you as well, you're more confident in your career because for some of you, you feel like that space is a lot more structured and a lot more like falling in your favor. I do feel like with the Page of Cups though, some of you might actually try. I feel like some of you are still going to offer your cup of love to this person, to your partner, to your spouse. I think you are going to still try. Some of you might, with the Queen of Cups, be a water sign, or you might have water sign energy in your chart, like quite heavily. But this is also very much about emotions, and I feel like you're going to try. I think you're going to try and see if you can make it work. I think you're going to share your emotions, telling your person that you're not feeling the recognition, that you're not feeling recognized, that you don't feel like they value you, and that you're really considering looking outside of your current situation with this Magician card. I do feel like for some of you, if you're not comfortable with saying this just yet, this is definitely your thoughts. And I think you will have this conversation with your person, with your spouse, but I think it will come when you see something else that's, you know, like they say the grass is greener on the other side. I think if you had something outside of your current situation that showed promise, I think you would then have this conversation and say, look, I think there's something better for me out there and I don't think I can get it in this relationship. So, you know, I'm really considering maybe we go try separation, or if you will afford me the time to go and see what else is out there, can we take a break? But I need to know what else is out there because I'm just not finding the things that I need to make me happy in this current situation. I think some of you will share your heart, okay? Because the Page of Cups is very much about sharing your emotions and sharing your heart space. So I do feel like some of you will do that. And I think because you are the Queen of Cups as well, or you're coming through as the Queen of Cups, I feel like you're very, very strong or confident in your emotions. So yeah, I feel like you're looking for something else. You have the Knight of Wands, the Chariot, and the Two of Wands. Yeah, so see here we have charging forward. Sometimes this can be a message. For other times it's actually, this could, I feel like this is your energy. I feel like you're charging forward. Of course, we also had the Six of Wands. So yeah, I do feel like this is you. This is you moving forward. You can see they're both on the horse, and you can also see here with the Chariot card of Cancer, you can see here there's also like horses and like chariots moving forward. So there is a lot of movement cards here, okay? So I do feel like you are moving forward, and that is the key here. I think you do need to keep moving forward, but I do feel like after you have an emotional conversation with your person or with your spouse, sorry, it depending on what goes down in the conversation, I do see you charging forward with confidence towards something else, okay? And the Chariot card is definitely about forward movement. It's about moving towards what you really want. And you can see in this card in the background where there's like houses and like the town, and you can see this chariot moving away from the town. So I feel like this might be you moving away from your home situation. It doesn't have to be permanent, it could be temporary, it could be something that you and your partner, you and your spouse agree to do. But I do sense like a period of separation between you and your spouse. And yeah, you're trying to decide. See here, there's a globe in your hand. You're trying to decide where you want to go next, okay? You have these two decisions. Here you're holding one and the other one's behind you. So I feel like this is, again, your current home life situation. You have this conversation, this heartfelt conversation with your spouse, and then you decide to put this on the back burner for a little while and go and see what else is out there for you, see? Because you have the globe and you have this one wand. Okay, and we did have the Ace of Wands as well. So it's in the reverse right now, but I think once you've had this heartfelt conversation with your spouse, then you will take this wand and you will decide, like, what is it that I want? What is it? Where do I want to go next? So let's pull some advice cards. We have the King of Cups. So you have the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups. So again, this is you evolving in your emotional situation. I do feel like this is also telling you to follow your intuition. Okay, listen to your heart space, listen to your intuition, follow your own guidance. I think for some of you, you might try and look outside, but nobody is going to understand your situation like you understand your situation. So you really need to go within your own heart space, and you really need to ask yourself, what is it that you want? Only you have the answers that you're looking for. We have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so the Eight of Pentacles is all about hard work. And investing in something, and I feel like this is you, but I feel like it came out in the reverse because you're not really sure what you want to focus your energies and your hard work into. So I think you are a very hardworking person, but I don't think you know where to focus your energies right now, especially with this Two of Wands. As I said, you're trying to figure out direction, trying to figure out where you want to go, and with the Eight of Pentacles, this is all about hard work, but I think you'll put in the hard work. So I think this card will flip over once you have decided what direction you're going to take next. And then we have the Two of Cups. Beautiful energy, okay? This is all about good relationships, solid relationships, partnerships. This can also be a marriage. I do feel like when you have this separation space, and I feel like you need to have a real clear separation with your spouse. I think if you're trying to find direction, I don't think that you can be in the same place as your spouse, because I feel like you're being influenced by them, whether you realize you're consciously being influenced or not. And I think that you always will lean towards worrying about your spouse's feelings because they're around you all the time and they're a constant reminder that they're there. So I think you will put your feelings on the back burner because you're so consumed about their feelings and not wanting to hurt them. And that's why I feel like you need a clear separation, a clear divide. You know, it has to be like, I'm going to go and live somewhere else for a month, whether that's an Airbnb, with family, with friends. You know, I really just need this space where I can think for myself and I can really decide, make this decision on this Two of Wands, you know, really decide what direction do I want to take next. And I actually think that it's going to work out really well for you, because that separation, that clear divide, making it clear to your spouse that you really just need this distance, will really open up their mind as well and their emotions, and they'll realize, wow, this is really something that is affecting them. Because I think with the Six of Wands, where we saw about the recognition, I think you say things but they don't really hear you. So I think that you need to, I think in order for them to hear you, you need a clear separation. You need to really walk away for like a month. It has to be a long period of time, you know, enough for it to be impactful. And then I think it will actually strengthen your relationship. So after this separation, maybe you'll decide that actually, you know, you're pretty happy at home and you can make it work. And then, you know, maybe your marriage will be in a better space and a better place. I do feel like this separation will help you, whether your final decision is to end the marriage or to go back together, because this is also about a union. So it could be that for some of you, this is coming back together with your person, and you just needed that break, you just needed that space, both of you needed it, so that you could really see what was missing, and you know, just really have that space to think and hear your own thoughts and not be influenced by having the other person around you all the time. But for some of you, it might just be that you decide to walk away. And if that is the case, it will still be a very amicable breakup. I think that you both respect each other a lot. I can see that through this Two of Cups. And you both care about each other a lot. And I think that the space will do you good because, you know, your emotions will be a lot more settled. You won't be so angry all the time and irritated, and just less of the arguments. And yeah, I think you'll come back together with this loving energy and then decide what to do next. So yeah, I think that's your advice. And then we have, finally, I'll look at the Page of Pentacles. Just because I picked it up. So I think a lot of you will focus more on your career. I think that's where your focus is going to lie, to distract you, because I do feel like you're a lot more confident in that space. So yeah, kind of just focus your energies on something else for a little bit. And I think that you do need this clear divide, this clear separation from your spouse, just to give you the clarity that you need. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So things are definitely working in your favor, but you need to give it time, and I think you really need to give it space. Alright, so that was your reading. I hope it resonated. If it did, please like, share, subscribe, and I will catch you in the next reading. Thanks for watching.